Hello. In this video, I'll be showing you how non-federal users can work with subaward reports in SAM.gov starting in spring 2025. Non-federal users will need the data entry role under the entity reporting domain to use these new features. They can also access these features if they have the administrator role with subcontract reporting permission. There are two new widgets in the workspace for subcontract reporting, one for contract awards and one for assistance awards. For this demo, we will take a look at contract awards. You can select the first See All button to navigate to your contract awards page. This page displays all of your prime awards in a single view. The search bar lets you enter a contract ID to create or update a subcontract report. Results show up under the search bar. Selecting that result takes you to the details page for that contract, which displays a lot of helpful data for the prime contract that will be used in the subcontract report. From this page, you can create a new subcontract report or view previously submitted subcontract reports. The second See All button takes you to the subcontract reports page. This page displays all of your subcontract reports in a single view. As I said before, the contract awards page provides a list of all of your contract awards in a single place. The top of the page includes easy navigation buttons between the contract awards page and the subcontract reports page. You can filter your contract awards by selecting one of the drop-downs and entering your search criteria, or you can search the list by entering a keyword. The list changes based on what you enter. The contract awards page lets you choose how you want to view your summary. You can choose between a table or summary format. In the table format, simply select the entry in the table to open the contract details page for that item. In the summary view, each entry has a View Contract button, which also opens the contract details page. One of the big improvements that we've made to subcontract reporting in SAM.gov is that you no longer need to manually add or claim your prime awards for them to be visible in your individual workspace. SAM presents you with all available prime awards based on your user role. Other users in your entity who have the data entry or administrator role with subcontract reporting permission under the entity reporting domain will be able to see these in SAM.gov, significantly improving your ability to collaborate. Let's see what happens when we select a contract. When the contract details page displays, you can see all of the contract's available information. You can use the left navigation to jump to specific sections on the page. By selecting subcontract reports, you'll see all of the available subcontract reports that have been created for this contract. This section includes the ability to filter and search the selected subcontracts. From here, you can create a new subcontract report. For now, we'll skip this step. Now, let's take a look at the subcontracts reports page. This subcontracts reports page has the same filter, search, table, and summary features as the contract awards page. All of these operate in the same way. So how do you create new subcontract reports? There are two ways. Let's show you how to do so from the contract details page first. After you locate the contract you need, select the new subcontract report button to open the new report page. From the new report page, you'll notice the prime contractor information is automatically populated based on the contract you've selected. We designed the data entries so you can move through the pages before completing all the information. This lets you look ahead. Just remember, you cannot submit the subcontract report until you provide all required information. You then navigate through the form entering all pertinent details for the subcontract. For the subcontractor, you can enter either the Unique Entity ID, UEI, or the entity name. SAM.gov will check to see if the information is the same as the prime contractor or if it is a valid entity. You will get an error message for any incorrect information you enter. Executive compensation has been improved. If the subcontractor has an entity registration in SAM.gov, the executive compensation data will be pre-populated on the published report but not in the data entry process. It cannot be changed from the subcontract report data entry screen. You may also need to enter executive compensation. If the information isn't in SAM.gov, simply follow the workflow and enter the information provided by the subcontractor. For subcontract details, enter all required information about this subcontract. When you submit your subcontract report, the amount you enter in the subcontract amount field will be used as a check against the total contract amount. If there is an issue, you will get a warning when you submit the report. This is a new feature that we developed to help avoid errors and duplicative reporting. If you accidentally put a future subcontract date, you will get an error and need to correct it. A subcontract description is also required. For the place of performance, you can select a variety of options. The first three options use information from SAM to populate the city, state, zip code, and congressional district if it's available. If you choose another location, you can look up the congressional district automatically by providing the street address. The street address information helps derive the congressional district, and SAM.gov does not display or use it in the submitted subcontract report. For non-US locations, we have also included a way to directly enter information for them. For this demonstration, we're going to continue with a US-based entity. When you have entered all of your information, select the Next button to get to the review screen. After reviewing your information, select the Submit button to submit your report. You may see an Are You Sure You Want to Submit page. This page provides a list of all potential issues with your subcontract report. These are helpful warnings to be sure that the subcontract information that you are submitting is accurate. If you need to fix the report, select the Update This Report button. After you review the list, if you determine everything is okay, select the Continue button to submit the report. For now, we'll select Continue and see the Report Published page. This page includes a subcontract summary for the prime contract and how it relates to this and all associated subcontracts. The second way you can create a subcontract report is from the Subcontract Reports tab. From here, you'll want to select the New Subcontract Report button. The biggest difference from the previous method is that you'll have to provide the prime contract information since you did not start the new subcontract report from a selected prime contract details page. To do so, enter at least the first three characters of the contract ID and select the contract from the drop-down menu. If the contract you are using has multiple IDVs, you can associate an IDV with this prime contract in the drop-down menu. When you're working on your reports, they are saved in draft form as you navigate through the data entry screens. So if you don't know some information or want to take a break, you can come back to the subcontract report list and find it in draft status. To continue, simply select the report in the table to open it. From the Review and Publish subcontract report page, you'll notice update buttons next to each section of the report. To edit that specific section, select the Update button to be taken to the relevant data entry step. You can also continue to use the left navigation to navigate through the report as well. If you modify a subcontract or make a mistake on a published report, you can modify it after it was published. Locate the report in the Subcontract Reports list and select it to open the Subcontract Details page. Select the Update button. The prompt "Verify that you want to update this report" is normal and ensures that you didn't do this by mistake. Select Update to continue or Cancel to quit. The report is set to reopen status in the system. The only fields you cannot update are those associated with the prime contract. This data cannot be changed in the subaward reporting workflow. Every other field includes an Update button. Select the Update button next to the area you need to update. You can then submit it as normal. In SAM.gov, you can also delete reports you have submitted. To do so, navigate to the Subcontract Reports, open the subcontract report that you would like to delete, and select the Delete button. The prompt asks you to confirm deletion. To delete the report, select Delete. SAM.gov sends data and any records you delete to USA Spending every 24 hours. That wraps up our discussion of how to create and update subcontract reports. Most of the information in this video is also applicable to the assistance awards found in the Federal Assistance widget in the workspace. We will cover creating subaward reports for assistance awards in a different session. Thanks for watching.